Hey, travel buddies, and welcome back to Keisha's Corner. Now, listen, I recently discovered this new show, new to me, maybe familiar to you. It's called Holiday Love Rats Exposed. It's a British docuseries about two of my favorite things, love and vacation. Unfortunately, sometimes those two things don't mix. So I wanted to bring you Latoya's story first, just so we can identify some red flags. Travel buddies, this is a safe space. Let's take a look and let's talk.
Scammers use the promise of romance to get their hands on money and visas.
My highest money I've taken $50,000.
These are the stories of how sunshine Romeos can turn into holiday love rats.
Sunshine Romeos to holiday love rats. Ladies, pay close attention. It's crazy out here. And just look at the beach, look at the waves. I get excited. That's my jam right here. Just really being anywhere where the water looks like this and life is easy. Island time. But guess what happens?
Whether it's the sandy beaches or the heat of the sun, some single ladies on holiday can't help but fall in love. And a woman heads to Africa in pursuit of an online love match.
What woman wouldn't want to come across the world to this?
We all look forward to our holidays, a chance to relax and put our cares behind us. But
I know I do.
letting our guard down can prove expensive. According to the National Fraud Intelligence Bureau, romance scam victims lose over £11,000 on average.
Romance scam victims. It's a whole category for that. I hate that people out here. You can't even just fall in love on vacation nowadays.
Ghana, West Africa, a draw for tourists from around the world. 41-year-old Latoya Brown from Alabama in the United States first came here on holiday in 2011. She was enticed by a man who she met online, but also fell in love with Ghana.
See, it be the vibes and everything. It's the environment, because now she's 41. She's not, she's a mature, seasoned woman. So I would expect her to ask the right questions.
What woman wouldn't want to come across the world to this? This is beautiful. And when you put this on top of the foreign love affair, the allure of it all, and the chemistry comes together and it's perfect. So that's why women travel for love.
Okay, she's whimsical. I like that. Okay, we travel for love. Yes, we do.
Her story began back in the States.
I was on Facebook like I always am, and I saw a message, and it was just simply, hello, how are you? And I actually ignored it. And then one day when I looked back at the message, it was this guy, and I was just like, oh my gosh, he's nice.
The man from Ghana was called Emmanuel. According to Latoya,
I love when they say it was called Emmanuel. Like, maybe that was his name. Maybe that's what they call him, or maybe that's what he told you. I don't know. I'm already skeptical.
he claimed he was 32 and owned a big house.
He told me that I was beautiful, and eventually that led to Skype conversations and eventually visiting Ghana.
Okay, I didn't even catch that. So she was already 41. He was 32. And not that the age gaps don't work, but okay, sis, you a little bit more seasoned than him. So you went into it knowing that. Okay, got you.
I actually packed up for a 3-week trip, and I mean, it was just a lot of fun.
Emmanuel was every bit the perfect gentleman and pulled out all the stops to win Latoya's affections.
One thing that would melt my heart with Emmanuel was every evening. It was like a performance, and he would extend his hand and say, will you accompany me? And I would always respond in kind with a yes, like this.
Okay, girl, yes. Whimsical love. We love that. I get it.
And the formality of us dressing up to get to the beach always won my heart. I loved it.
Emmanuel took Latoya to his home village of Kickham. He was
Now, I don't know what her hometown looked like in Alabama in the States, but I would imagine even if she lived in the most rural farm part, it's quite drastically different. I just wonder, what are you thinking at this point? Okay, but at this point, she's at a 3 weeks. I'm just going to go visit my man.
Keen to show her his house.
Only when I arrived did I see the enormity of the house. This is the house. This is it. And I was just like, oh, wow. Okay, this is even better than I thought. This used to be my view every day.
How many of you all been to Ghana for love? Drop in the comments if you know this village.
Wake up and come outside here. Beautiful. This is like a 5-bedroom house.
Latoya was won over, convinced Emmanuel was a homeowner.
During that time, that is when he suggested that we should get married. And of course, I played with that idea.
Latoya,
Girl, you went all the way to Ghana for 3 weeks. You did more than play with that idea. That's what I'm thinking.
went back to the States, but she was hooked. Within months, she'd returned to Ghana to marry Emmanuel. The wedding ceremony was huge. Dozens of guests from the village turned up. Latoya has come to see her friend Anne to reminisce about that special day. Looking back, there were definite signs that things in Ghana are sometimes done very differently than back home.
About 200 people showed up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I wonder, when did Anne become her friend? Anne been out there for a little while, but you weren't at the wedding, so you don't know. Okay.
Yeah, that's
whole
what it felt like. The
community.
whole community showed up. No one brought a gift. You're supposed to bring us gifts to make sure we're good as we're moving forward. And they left all of their trash in the yard.
Oh.
So we had to clean that up.
Now, this is my thing here. I would imagine in any culture, in any religion, and anywhere on this world, it is never a polite thing to do to trash up somebody's place that invited you somewhere and leave your trash there. However, I'm just curious about the other part where she assumed that somebody was supposed to bring gifts. Now, I don't know the culture there, and it very well may be. It seems reasonable, but I also know that's a very American baby shower, wedding gift type of thing. What did you expect from people that may be, and I don't want to sound judgy or anything, but I'm just so curious of what she was thinking, because did you speak to any of these people? Did he tell you there will be his aunts and mom and the women will come and shower you with these gifts and graciously bring you into the fold, into the family? Or maybe I'm overthinking it.
Soon afterwards, cracks appeared in their relationship.
I started to see the big cultural divide between Emmanuel and myself.
Coming up, married life in Ghana, and Latoya discovers her new husband isn't the man of property she had thought.
If I knew that beforehand, I wouldn't have done it. I would not have come to Africa at all.
Latoya fell in love with Ghana and a man called Emmanuel.
And let's be clear, I'm not saying you can't go on vacation. Let me tell you something. I had a boyfriend for 9 days in Barbados. His name was Roy. I have an old school picture to prove it. But even though I was young, I realized that's just a thing that's meant to stay wherever it was. Or I don't understand how I have to keep watching, because how do you pack up your whole life and you don't know these basic things?
She packed up her life in the USA to be with him, but before doing so, she made sure he had an income and a large property.
I thought that I'd done my homework as I asked Emmanuel very pointedly over many discussions, what is it that you have? He told me, I have a house near the beach and I own coconut farms. And I sold all my stuff in America and merged with him in Ghana in the hopes that we're growing together.
Okay, I'm even riding up until this point. Okay, girl, he owns some coconut farms and he owns this home and he's seemingly okay. Now, keep in mind, he's still younger than you. You really don't know him. This man is in a whole different country, a whole different continent. It's a lot to absorb. But she says she asked him. That's how she knows. But I'm of a paperwork document type of mind. I don't know.
Latoya was sure she had married her perfect match, romantically and economically. She believed he owned a 5-bedroom house. But after they married, a bombshell. Emmanuel didn't actually own the house.
Emmanuel admitted that he was the one that helped build the house, but his sister is the one who owns the house.
I mean, it's just one thing after the other. So, see, that's what I'm saying. That good paperwork, documentation. They have that in Africa and Ghana. I mean, okay, so your sister owns the house. You actually built it from scratch. So it's kind of like your house too and the family house.
And his explanation, trying to weasel out of that, was that in Africa, when one person makes the house, it's their family house. And if I knew that beforehand, I wouldn't have done it. I would not have made such bold moves, and I wouldn't have come to Africa at all.
And that's all I'm saying. I don't even want to sit up here and act like people do fall in love on vacation all the time. People do move to different countries, to different parts of the world to be with their person, and it works out. But I'm just a little confused on Miss Latoya. Like, girl, he said these things. He could have said he was the king of Zamunda. But did you see it? Did anybody bow when he walked by? I'm not understanding what the research you speak of. I don't know.
Things only got worse.
If it was her homegirls, I'd have been like, girl, let me go with you. Let me check this out. This is not right.
Worse for Latoya, and the newlyweds started to argue. She says she also found messages to other women on his phone.
That argument actually led to me cutting up all his clothes with a knife. And then he came up on me, of course, because he's upset about the clothes. But since I paid for them, I cut them all up.
Very Western, very American. We cut them up, I bought them type of thing. But you're in a whole different place, and that just does not hit the same. I'm sorry that this happened to her.
And he came up on me in a threatening way. So I turned around and I said, if you come closer, I'm going to cut you. So, of course, he heard that and he fled. So since then, I have not seen Emmanuel.
Emmanuel denied he'd been messaging other women. They had argued over her cooking and whether to have a child. As their relationship fell apart, Latoya says message after message revealed his true priority, not their marriage or romance, but getting a visa.
He simply just wanted to go to America.
Latoya told him she was clear from the start she didn't want to go back to live in the States.
He would say things like, okay, I'll consider coming back to you if you go to America and start applying for my paperwork.
Okay, so what that tells me is even after he left, you were still speaking to him. There was still some opportunity, maybe. Travel buddies, you all jump in the comments and let me know if I'm off. But there was still some room for him to return. But you did not want to go back to the States. I don't. And she clearly was clear on that. She was not trying to go back to the States. But he's saying that's where he wanted to be. But had he said, "Okay, we'll make it work here in Ghana. I'm sorry, everything's gonna work." I feel like her and
Latoya says
together.
Emmanuel repeatedly asked her to apply for a green card that would enable him to work in America. He would text, "Women who truly love their men, yes, help them get the rightful documents."
I hit her with that. If you really love me, you'll give me that paperwork, the documents I need to be the U.S. of A citizen.
Latoya flatly refused and said if they couldn't resolve the issue, they'd have to discuss separating permanently.
Okay, see, she was still, it was contingent upon. See, she's still talking about, well, we can't resolve that. What is the resolve? I mean, everything. What do you all think? Did he scam her? Because she's still leaving opportunity there. So even though she knows now.
He replied, "If you refuse, then you are on your own."
Okay.
And in Ghana, Latoya confronts a real-life love rat.
My highest money I've taken $50,000.
Just brag.
Latoya
Beautiful. Look at the greenery. Look at Ghana. How could you be getting scammed, your heartbroken in the motherland? Oh my God.
is separated from her husband and now supports victims of love rats through her website. And there are plenty. She still lives in Ghana, a country with its fair share of online
Okay, Latoya, you stayed in Ghana. Okay, I see you still there.
love rats who target Western women. This 25-year-old is happy to reveal his methods, but not his identity. He claims to have lost count of how many women he's scammed over the last 5 years.
Imagine you're telling all your business and last 4 digits of your social security number to somebody sitting in Ghana in the dirt in tight skinny jeans on. Scammer.
Yeah, this is somebody I'm talking to right at the moment. She wants to hear from me because she is very, very worried about me, and she don't know what is going on, what is wrong with me, because I told her to send me money and she refused. So I decided to stop talking to her for a while.
He never actually meets the women. It all happens online, where he hides behind another man's image.
So somebody decided to set some boundaries and put their foot down and said, no, I'm not sending you another dime. And so he said, okay, I'll teach you a lesson. So he doesn't speak to them for a couple of days, a couple of weeks or whatever until they start reaching out. Until they start reaching out, worrying about him, and he's sitting out here in his Gucci Ooshis in the middle of the mud. Okay, sir.
Here,
Okay.
This is the man I am using his picture for scamming. And in case the woman wants to see me on cam,
I wonder what random soul picture he's using, and this lady is fawning over, and it's really him.
this is the man you are going to see. So as we are talking, you see me typing and smiling, which will tell you I am a real man to you. After, I will tell you my microphone is not working.
It's a tried and tested scam that works, and there's plenty who fall for it.
You know, and I'm sure this kind of scam could go on, has been going on forever. But it really is sad just to show you how many of us need conversation, love, support, companionship, because these people are just giving up their bank statements, their time, their energy, their personal information. It's like a diary. You don't even know this person. You haven't seen them. You haven't met them.
My highest money
It's amazing.
I've taken or took from women, saying like $50,000.
But what I want to know about that is, once he gets his $50,000, let's just say his highest was $50,000, and you get another $50,000 from somebody else. You have gotten $100,000, even the 50. What do you do with that in your village? I'm sure you can do a lot of good. I'm sure you can feed a lot of people. But then what? When do you actually see the fruit of your scamming ass labor is what I want to know. Are you the one person in the village with a car? Or are you the one person with the most food in your home? What are you doing with this money you are scamming out of people?
And the rest, some might not have money, so you just consider, okay, you just help me with $2,000 or €1,000.
This love rat has agreed to talk to Latoya.
What I want to hear from him is, how does he feel morally or even ethically when he's doing these things to women? I mean, is it only this type of livelihood that you can find, or?
No, it's not the only kind. It's the easiest kind. It's the low effort. It's the low hanging fruit kind. Poor Latoya, though, she about to ask questions. The demon doesn't have feelings. He doesn't feel anything.
Is it something else? Are you chatting with someone now?
No, right now I'm not chatting with anybody.
Okay. So I heard about what you do, so I want to hear more from you. So, like, for real, was it like a career choice between a doctor or a scammer? Was it?
Yeah.
And he's just chuckling, laughing. Yeah, I could have been a doctor. I chose to be a scammer lady.
Like that? It was like that. Okay.
Yeah.
You were more concerned about getting the money?
Yes.
Of course.
That's the income of the job.
These love rats often act alone, but some use a witch doctor or a so-called juju man to help cast spells over potential victims.
Do you?
Travel buddies, you hear that? They are sometimes using the juju doctor to cast spells over their victims. While you're meeting people and they're just saying, hey, love, hey, beautiful, they are scamming.
You go to a juju man?
I don't go to juju. I
Okay.
have my personal pastor. I used to go to church.
Okay, and you pray that these people will come up off their money?
Everybody, he or she has his or her business to do.
No doubt.
You always pray for God to give you more money.
Is this
Okay, so they are truly out here literally praying, P-R-E-Y and P-R-A-Y-ing on people, praying that the gods would open up the wallets of your victims and sends you money in abundance via American Express. That's wild.
Christian?
Yeah,
Okay, so you're praying that someone will send you 50,000.
sure.
And do you have family?
Yes, I have a family.
Okay, so how many children?
One
Boy, girl?
girl.
So how are you going to feel one day if she is scammed?
He's not going to feel anything because he's a scammer. He's probably lying to you now. I wouldn't believe anything that he said. And even people who live in desperate times do desperate things. So no matter how she tries to appeal to his parental side or his familial side, he does not care. He's a scammer. The goal is to get the money.
If she's scammed,
Yeah.
it's because it's all because of money, and it is part of life. Sometimes I feel very bad talking to someone's mother.
Because I was going to ask you about your own mother. So how does she feel?
She sometimes tell me to put stop to the work I'm doing. And
Okay.
she said like it's not good, so I should stop.
Well, that's good.
So he said his mom told him to put a stop to what he's doing. I wonder, does his mom accept the payment?
Thank you so much for bearing through all of my questions, even though some of them were very invasive.
Back
What that lady just said. Let's rewind that just a second. Somebody tell me what she said.
Back in Africa, and Latoya has one more person to meet. In Ghana, some love rats are said to use what's called juju, an African form of witchcraft, in a bid to win over new single women. This is witch doctor Nana Before, who for a fee will cast a spell.
Now, listen, I don't know too much about this world, my people from Louisiana, but I do also realize you can put a spell for good or bad. Everything is not necessarily to do bad to somebody. So this particular group sounds like that's just what they do. They praying on your downfall. They're praying for the doors of your bank account to open up and the floodgates of your wallet to just exude more money than they've ever seen before. That is crazy.
I'll show you how you need to approach her, how you need to talk to her, how you need to coerce her mind into whatever situation you want to happen.
Latoya
The Juju man sound like a pimp to me. It sounds very pimpology. Maybe it's I don't know. He's telling you how to get into somebody's mind before you can take from them. And I suppose that's what you have to do. You can't just walk up to somebody and ask them for something. But wow.
His partner never used juju, but she wants to find out firsthand how witchcraft is used to help love rats do the dirty.
This person is okay with a little evil for a little bit of money. So I want to understand, how is it that someone can push some magic that makes someone's lives miserable? All right, so Nana Pafo, any advice for ladies? Because I try to assist other ladies so that they don't get used.
So, life is made up of choices. If he is able to put a spell on you, then you have laid that foundation for the spell to be active. Anything that somebody does to you that can take an effect is because you allowed it.
Now, I mean, what else would he say? It's your fault for being scammed. And in some respects, I guess that's true. You all jump in the comments. Let me know what you think at this point. This lady is trying to, the person who scammed her didn't even use a juju man. They just scammed her from practice and doing what they do on the laptop. But she wanted to take it further and find out, like, how could a person actually be practicing the downfall of somebody else? But is he telling her the honest truth? If you get scammed, is it your fault for not asking questions? Or are there just bad people in the world?
You have to blame yourself first. One, and ask me why.
Why do you say that?
You had a choice, right? To love him, or you had a choice not to love him, right? You had a choice to inquire his background. You had a choice to really get to know him that much. You had a choice to trust him, and you chose to trust him. The best advice I can give to the ladies is that they should open their minds more, right? They should open their mind and close their legs.
I'll let
What? Open your minds, ladies, and close your legs. I mean, let me soak that in. I'm not really sure how I feel about that, and I'm not really even trying to be politically correct. But he's scamming people, and he's preying on people's downfall. He is a horrible person. But at the same time, is he telling you some truth, or were points made? Open your mind, be for real, lady. See the signs and close your damn legs. Is that okay to say?
know what you said.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. It is amazing to see that the deflection is basically it's the victim's fault, which is utterly ridiculous.
We wanted to hear from the former partners of the women in this film. Latoya's partner Emmanuel did not reply when we contacted him.
Of course.
In email exchanges with Latoya from when they were married, he maintained that he had not been communicating with other women. For her, a happier ending. She's building a new life with a new love in Ghana. Every year,
Girl,
that
Latoya got her life together. I knew she stayed in Ghana for something. So she found a new love in Ghana. She's still there. So maybe it worked out for her. But travel buddies, let me know in the comments what you think. Was Latoya actually scammed? Did she not use her good God-given sense? Should she have done more research? Or are there just bad people in the world, and no matter how many questions you ask, they will continue to mislead you? I don't know. You all jump in the comments. Let me know what you think. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. I'm Keisha, and this is my corner.